Altai Mongolia. It's a land of blue sky, where you'll find breathtaking scenery, vast landscapes, and treacherous weather. It's a land of many contrasts. Landlocked between Russia to the north and China to the south, Mongolia is one of the most sparsely populated countries in the world and home to some of the last remaining nomadic cultures. My name is Lee-Davies, and I'm on a journey to document the planet's most threatened species and vanishing indigenous cultures, to raise awareness and funds to help preserve them. This week, I'm in Mongolia with a group to photograph the famed eagle hunters of the Altai Mountains. I also came to see why these rural communities are under threat and how climate change might be playing a role in all of this.
6 months old, has been in the hospital for a week with pneumonia.
Most of them are burning raw coal.
Mongolia's authorities seem to be almost powerless in trying to deal with this.
This is my week in Altai Mongolia. The practice of eagle hunting dates back over a millennia and has played many roles in Kazakh and Mongolian life. The bond between hunter and eagle is a close one, forged over a long period of intense training and cohabitation. However, the hunters will eventually release the eagle back into the wild in order for the population to be sustained. But since most Kazakh eagle hunters live primarily in Bayan-Ulgi, Mongolia's westernmost province, just getting there is a major challenge. It's a 5-hour flight from Hong Kong to Ulaanbaatar, the capital of Mongolia.
Just arrived in Ulaanbaatar and man, it is cold. It must be about minus 15 degrees. It's a bit of a culture shock. Sorry, a temperature shock.
So this is all part of the Mongolian, especially the Ulaanbaatar experience, more to the point. This is called Highway Car Park.
At home to a lot of Priuses, many Priuses. Then a flight from Ulaanbaatar to Ulgi in the western part of the country.
I think it's called Ulgi? Ulgi.
Followed by a 4-hour drive deep into the heart of the Altai mountain range, home to the eagle hunters.
Look around us. It's pretty remote and it's going to get even more remote and even colder.
Ulgi is probably our last taste of modern life before we head into the remote Altai, where we might not see any roads or people for hours.
How was that for a landing? We survived, right?
We meet Nerby, our host, guide and translator for the next 7 days.
Did I say ladies and gentlemen?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Western Mongolia. My name is Nerby. Actually, my full name is Nirbalatlen. I'm 28 years old. I run a small tour company in Western Mongolia called Western Mongolia Tours. Hope we will enjoy our tour.
And grab any last bits of gear we might have forgotten.
What do you think? Yes?
And have our first taste of authentic Mongolian food at Nerby's family home.
Yeah, it's gone already.
Good.
Nerby advises us to prepare gifts for the eagle hunters. Maybe food from the city, chocolate, toilet paper, or essentials even the most resourceful nomad can't make for themselves. Those options may be fine, but most visitors go with booze, and lots of it. Whiskey might do it, but vodka is the eagle hunter's drink of choice, and specifically this brand, Chinggis Vodka.
Supplies, keep us warm.
So we set out for the Altai Mountains village. These Soviet-era off-road minivans may evoke Scooby-Doo's mystery machine, but they can traverse pretty much any terrain we throw at them. I'm told, anyway.
It's cold. We're now in cars, the Soviet-era vans, heading towards the Altai Mountains, about 100 kilometers from the Russian border. Really, as far away from modern civilization as you can get. Beyond that, it's just going to be mountains and stuff.
As night falls, the winds pick up and we soon find ourselves in the middle of a blizzard.
You can see, if you see out this window here, we're completely whited out here. We're basically navigating now by voice. The eagle hunter's trying to find us. We've got these giant floodlights on the car. No one can see anyone. Fun times.
You can't see more than 10 feet in this whiteout. It was quite funny at the beginning, but we're pretty lost. We can't seem to locate the eagle hunters. They're out here trying to find us, but there's no GPS, there's no cell reception.
Like our eagle hunter is saying, don't take that road because there's a river we need to cross. That's not accessible because it's not completely frozen. That's why they're coming to pick us up with a different route, and we're saying like, where are you? And they say, oh, we are just like nearby, but like we can't see you.
And we've now hit this blizzard, which you can see has pretty much blinded us, and he's driving as if he knows the way. Do you know the way, Nilka? Is this the right way? But if there was a cliff right there, we wouldn't know. We would just go straight off it.
It feels like we're driving around in circles and might get stuck out here all night. By some miracle, the eagle hunters find us. We follow them until faint lights from the Gurs emerge in the distance. This will be our home for the next week.
We're now at the camp to have a cup of tea. It's the welcome custom, so we're going to go in.
The eagle's here. Hello, Mr. Eagle. We came all this way to come see you.
I guess the eagle lives in the house. Where else would it live?
Our hosts welcome us with platters of cheese, dumplings, and bowls of hot milk that'll become a staple throughout the trip.
And my life.
Sich is a herd, nomad, as well as fast horse trainer.
Do they race the horse or ride it? How does it work?
I have heard about it. In Mongolia we have a called Nadam festival. It's a big festival, so they prepare their horses for that kind of things. We have these fast horses, wrestlers wrestle, big prize for them, 5,000 to 10,000 bucks.
Will you teach us to show us some wrestling tips? And a secret weapon.
So we've had our first taste of Mongolian, or should I say Kazakh hospitality. Really incredible to have arrived here, seen the eagle, had the amazing dumplings. We're now going to go back to the tents, get ready for tomorrow because we have an early start. Let's go.
This one? That means we're up here.
Bloody hell, oh, so cold. Woo! I've been in Gurs before and they're literally like this size and it stinks. So this is like a luxury Gur.
So there's a bit of space here we could utilise.
That's right.
We could all sit around, hold hands and sing Kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
Absolutely, it's amazing.
I didn't bring my guitar.
We wake up to a breathtaking view of the village in the early morning light. Communal Gurs, livestock and homes are dotted around the foothills of the Altai mountain range. The landscape is barren and severe, and its vegetation is sparse. This village is where the nomads stay during the winter months, but during the summer they will move camp and follow the grass for their livestock. Our group splits up and are assigned eagle hunters to visit and photograph. Our hunter, Janibek, is in hot pursuit of a fleeing goat as we arrive at his home.
I think goat is free. Ah, you okay? Our guide is down. Look at where we are, it's -10 today. We are hundreds of kilometers from any kind of modern civilization. Yeah, the Kazakhs live out here in the winter, and most of the yaks you see out there and the horses, they're free range. They go wherever they want on the mountain, but they come back in the evenings to graze. We have some baby cows here, they're so cute. Oh. This is how they've lived for centuries. So it's just wonderful to come out here and experience it and to be part of their daily routine. So we're gonna now go around with our guide and film some of the goings on of the day. Hello. Hello. It's okay? Oh, look at this. It's warm, but all our gear, because it was so cold outside, got fogged up. So all I've got to shoot with is my iPhone 11 Pro Max, which is doing a great job.
What's interesting here, of course, that there's a very clear division of labor between men and women. You know, the lady who seems to be pregnant, she's obviously coming in and getting all the food ready, while the guys just kind of sit around and chat. I don't know what they're chatting about because we haven't got a translator here, but it could be football. She's preparing a traditional sort of Mongolian snack meal. Lots of dairy. I think this is cheese, but it's not soft cheese like you would normally expect. It's kind of like hard. It's not like yak derived, and it's cold. Rakti. I tried to say thank you. I don't think it was right. But she's pouring some yak milk, probably straight from the yak we just saw. And it's hot, and it's got a bit of salt water or salt in there. Like, it's the kind of stuff we used to see at National Geographic when I was a young kid in magazines. It's just amazing to be here with this family. Total language barrier, so the only way we can communicate is really through food. It's pretty hot to hear, but this is an incredible experience being with this magnificent predator. Now they put the helmet on, the blinkers on him or her to make them more docile because they're very sensitive to changes in light and also activity. With Nobi translating, we sit down with Janibek. I want to learn more about eagle hunters and their culture in this day and age.
Adım Janibek. Yaşım Aycan. Ülküm balam. Osnay.
So what interests me, apart from coming here and seeing the beautiful animals, is how humans can live more sustainably with nature. And I think the nomads have been doing this for centuries. Has there been climate change here that he's noticed? Has it become more difficult to live out here?
Жылдаққа қарағанда бейт күн жылға қар жоқ. 12-бірінші айға дейін саламыз біткен ой ғой. Жылдақ жатқан. Жылдаққа қарағанда күн жылы жақсы. Суытқан жоқ. Енді өтелік дегенде қоқ деп өтелік.
How many eagle hunters in total?
75.
Only 75? Only 75? Wow, I didn't know that. Only 75 eagle hunters. Is the nomadic lifestyle under threat or is it still thriving? Will he teach his young daughters how to hunt with the eagles?
Biz бүркітші қыз туралы енді ішінде мал бағу көшпен өте азайып бара жатыр. Жыл сайын суын көшіп, аймақ көшіп, Қазақстан көшіп кетіп жатыр. Бұның тегізесі.
Janibek talks about a way of life that is slowly fading. Despite being remote out here, even the most reclusive of Mongolian communities have been affected by modernization. Janibek's home has TV sets, smartphones, and can you believe it, a 4G connection. So much for being remote. I don't get the sense that our eagle hunter hosts are actively resisting change or modernity, but rather that they don't want to see their old traditions like falconry and hunting completely fade away. I think it's nice to have a little bit of river in it, especially with it if we're going to drone it.
Wow, that's pretty much.
I mean, yeah.
Because what will happen is you'll lose the mountains because.
So we're now just doing the final sunset shot. We got the eagle hunters coming at us, and the dust cloud behind them looks amazing. While eagle hunting started out of survival and necessity, very few eagle hunters still hunt to trade animal skins anymore. Most eagle hunters make their living from herding animals and other forms of agriculture. Eagle hunting, though, still lives on mostly for tradition and cultural preservation, perhaps best embodied by the Golden Eagle Festival, which takes place every year. They're not hunting for foxes or wolves this time, but you can see the pure joy on their faces, connecting to a millennia-old practice that still resists the tide of the modern world. Honestly, my fingers out there where I couldn't feel them, and I was really worried I was going to get hypothermia, but I was probably being a real wuss.
Being a model.
Yeah. But I couldn't feel them, and I was trying to control the drone, and it was really, really tough.
Get out of the car, you pansy.
Day 4 starts with reportage in the village elder's home, Khashoggi, who we'll speak to in greater length in the next episode. He lives with his 2 granddaughters, Oljan, who's 5 years old, and Akbota, who's age 14. Okay, so just tell us her name and her age.
Менің атым Акбота, 14 жастамын. Енді бүркіт қойғанда қарсы емеспіз, өйткені жақсы дейді ғой. Енді бүркітші үлкейген енді.
She feel that as a woman in Mongolia that she has equal rights?
Істей аламыз енді оларды басып білеміз дейсің ғой енді коллективте.
And what does she want to do when she's older?
Мен дизайнер болғым келеді, үйдің құрылыстарын. Үйлердің құрылыстарын шығарады ғой.
I want to be an interior designer.
No way.
Kidding.
Amazing. Akbota isn't alone in her pursuit of the big city, but for many Mongolians, this isn't much of a dream. In recent years, climate change has reduced the growth of pastures, causing livestock to die, and thus millions of nomad communities to move into big cities to find work. 15 years ago, 50% of Mongolia's population were nomadic people. Now, only 30% remain on the steppes. This unprecedented influx has overcrowded the big cities, and most incoming nomads end up living in makeshift ger communities like these ones that surround Ulaanbaatar. And in the increasingly frigid winters, families in these gers resort to burning wood and coal to keep warm, contributing to the deadly smog that floats above the city, the same fog that's responsible for all the respiratory issues plaguing Mongolia's population. Tune in for the next episode when we meet the community's biggest resident, prepare for the big hunt, and dive even deeper into the everyday life of Mongolia's famed eagle hunters. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're interested in seeing some of the prints I featured throughout this series, please go to authenticgallery.com and use the coupon below for a 30% discount off all my prints. And don't forget, it would greatly help us produce more content like this if you could like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.